People only come when the boat is filthy. So if you want visitors, don't clean your boat. Look at our visitors! Who do we have here? Keeping my guy out till 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're gonna blame me for that.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, Moonlight is ready to rock and roll.
The old Moonlight is saying la vie.
Sad about that, but I'm so happy to get off this dock.
There it is. Bittersweet. Goodbye.
Good morning, it is the next morning. I want to give you an update on the window. So we discovered that there's too much play in between the one frame to the other, so the outside and the inside frame. We took out the windows again last night. What I want to show you is I am busy with the V-Berth water tank. So the water tank in Moonlight is in the V-Berth. It is so old and somebody's tried to putty it that the water just shoots straight up from it and then just everything's wet. And I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. So I've got a fiberglass cutting wheel. I have ground out all the putty on the sides there, on the side, on the starboard side hole, and also on the tank. That putty that was there was kind of a grimy putty that somebody put in there to stop the water from coming out, and also all around the screws I've taken out as much as I possibly can, and then we're going to fiberglass it here in a little bit. I'm going to clean it up nicely, and then we're going to fiberglass it. Okay, so Aubrey is just fiberglassing away. She's the fiberglass queen, as we know. The fan's running, it sounds like an airplane's starting
I'm
up.
gonna turn the fans off, I'm gonna get hot. So you prepped it with grinding.
Yes.
And now I've got the resin into the material, and I'm just making sure that there's no air bubbles in the material. Hopefully you have enough chip brushes. This stuff kicks in about 8 minutes. So
You need to use a new brush for every side?
I don't know. I think this is pretty quick.
So it's day number 2 on the fiberglass project. Aubrey laid the glass last night and it's cured. So that's the one side that's cured. This is the other side that's cured, but I'm starting to scuff it a little bit with my wheel. So we're gonna scuff that, and I'm gonna scuff the starboard side, and then also this side I laid this morning myself, so I'm pretty happy with my teacher showing me how to do that, and it seems like I did it well. And then we're gonna scuff it and put another layer on it, and then it's gonna be all ready to go. So is busy with fixing a connection for the outboard engine to go on. I'm gonna show you that. Let's go.
This is the board that would normally hold up the outboard engine while we're on transit, and we'd normally keep the dinghy up on the deck. However, we have upscaled and we've moved up to a much larger engine. So originally there was just this plank here.
Just this wooden plank, right?
Just the wooden plank, and I had another little bracket at the back here. But what happened is this was the same mounting hardware, but it's stuck too far out, and when you try to put the 9.9 out, the safety locks on the side would interfere with these and it would not fit on properly. So then I built one out of these 2 pieces of starboard with that third piece where you would tighten at the back here, and these were just too flimsy. So just take the best of both worlds, smash it together, and I'm pretty sure this is sturdy enough to put a 85 Yummy on here now.
Perfect. All right. The last thing that you want to be dealing with is an engine going overboard in nice weather. So another thing, peeps, is that Aubrey and I sailed Little Miss once in New York, and we were dragging our little dinghy behind, and it had a little aquabug engine. It's not the best thing to drag a dinghy behind because sometimes they flip, and so this day it did flip. What do you think is the best way to tow a dinghy behind? Have you found, or do you know of a way to secure the line? Some people have a line from port and starboard side, meet in the middle and go to the dinghy. Or what is the best to not have your dinghy flip? We have a brand new Carib dinghy. I think the dinghy's name is Steve. We want to tow it behind if we do short sails. I know it is not the most safe thing to do. I know it can be a hassle. We've sailed around East Africa and all around Zanzibar Island with a dinghy behind. If you guys go check out the Africa episode, you'll see Van sometimes in the back of the dinghy and sometimes Bianca and myself. We had no issue. The new Carib dinghy, 12 feet, very nice and sturdy. I think it's going to be tough to flip that dinghy, but tell me what you think is the best. I think I know, but I want to hear your advice. All right, so the next thing that we have to talk about is safety. So one thing that I always very heavy about in Aubrey as well is to check the safety gear on the boat. We're busy with that because we're leaving Vera Beach soon. We must make sure that captain's license is in order, insurance are in order, flares are in order. I'm going to show you the different ones we have, and I'm going to show you how you see whether you need to service them, and I'm also going to show you the different pricing of them. So these are the Mustangs that we have on board Little Miss and Moonlight. We have the expensive kind. This one is about $250 new online, and what I like about them is that it has this little clear patch here, and it will show you the green to say that it's okay, you're still good on this one. If it turns red, you know you need to service them. This one has the same, and you can see this one needs to be serviced. It's red. So that one is not good. We have to replace that. So this one will take out. And then you have these Air Force ones, and what you have to do is you have to open them on the side here, and it has a green or a red in there to show that it's good or bad. So what I don't like about them, and yes, they are a little bit cheaper or more affordable, is that you have to open to see what's going on in there. The other thing that I do like about these Mustangs is they have these stainless steel clips in front. So if you want to harness yourself into the boat, or if you want to have somebody get you out of the water somehow, you can do that and use those clips. I also like how it feels just so much more sturdy. You have a little pocket here on the side. You can put something. Aubrey likes to attach a knife for herself, so if anything happens you need to cut something loose, that's untouched there. So we have two of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We also have the black Mustang. Bianca likes to wear that. That one is also still good. So we have a good amount of those. You'll know that if you come and sail with us, you'll definitely be wearing that.
All right, so we've got a bunch of flares. So these are floating orange smoke signals. We throw these in the water if you're in your life raft, and then they can be seen from a helicopter above. A lot of these flares are expired, but that doesn't mean that they're not gonna work. The best thing to do is to take the expired flares, throw them in your ditch bag just so you have extras, and then make sure you have some that are current. What we're doing now is we're checking the dates on all of these, and then we're gonna split them up and put half on one boat, half on the other, and make sure that we have some that are in date.
These are nice. These are like, you just hold them in your hand. Those are nice. A GPS. And never dull for if we have nothing to do while we're on the live raft and there's any stainless.
Right, that's right.
First aid kit.
Yep. Okay.
This is all my lures. And there's some of Little Miss's lures. These are deep runners. And I got some egg traps which we can throw off the side of the boat if we see any action. And I got some bombers. So we're good to go with the fishing stuff.
All right, darlings. We have just made a massive mess with the galley, cooking some lunch. And now we are outside with Edward, the mad scientist, putting on some vinyl graphics onto Moonlight. So there's a pinstripe and some lions and some YouTube play buttons. So let's go check that out. Hey, there's a lion. The mad scientist assistant.
Yeah, we're on a Venice gondola ride. It's just so hot right now.
1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! Sure. Woo! Good job.
But one time at the first one when we used the little card, guess what?
What?
I went like this and I slipped and then I went in the air and I fell down. Yeah.
Yes.
Such a big gun and such a small squirt.
Yeah, but guess what? If you pump it like so much times
Guys, squirt guns aren't gonna work. You need to use these. Scrape.
Is it poop?
No, it's not poop.
It's allergy. Oh, yeah. When something's too long in a really dirty area, allergy grows.
Algae, not allergy, silly.
Yeah.
People only come when the boat is filthy. So if you want visitors, don't clean your boat. Look at our visitors! Who do we have here?
I'm Tanner.
And I'm Crystal.
And they have a YouTube channel that just started, and it's a sailing YouTube channel.
It's Salty Mad Quest.
I think these guys are really, really cool. They have a 31-foot boat. They are 4 people plus a dog, and we decided, hey man, come hang out with us. Maybe you guys can go and check what they're doing. They have only 2 videos up right now. Maybe at the time that this is posted, 3 videos. Go see what they're doing.
Yeah,
really
click
fun.
over, subscribe, check out what they're doing, and we're gonna be hanging out for like a week. They're gonna hoist me up the mast, so if you see one of them sailing the pink boat, they kill me.
What's the last things that need to happen on Little Miss, quickly?
Okay, so we have to put the rubber rail on, we have to finish the paint, we have to go up the mast, we have to install the windows, we have to put in the companion railways.
One of those.
Railways, yes. And then we're ready to go.
These guys are gonna hang out with Aubrey. You're gonna see them on the show. They're gonna help fix that up. Okay, high five. Thank you. High five. All fives. What's going on in here, girls?
We've got some fish dip.
Fish dip?
Delicious. Yes, it's awesome. So we put cilantro, onions, peppers, and usually my favorite cucumbers, but I didn't have a cucumber today, so
This is all for you.
yes. And then we caught a king mackerel, which was like a 12-pounder.
Where did you guys sail when you caught it?
We were like 2 miles out, and we were about 100 feet deep. So
Sweet.
There's the biggest fish we've ever caught on our boat, so I was super excited, super exhilarating. And then we killed it. There was blood everywhere, but we didn't even care because we had this huge fish, and it was so exciting.
And they don't have refrigeration, so this is extra
Yes,
special.
so we have to use it.
Oh, nice. So you guys have an
Cooked
ice box?
Yep, we do.
How
Yep,
long
we
does the ice last in your boat?
Usually like a day. We have a big cooler that lasts a day, and then we have a smaller cooler, and that usually lasts like 2 days. But it's smaller, it's more efficient. So I mean, we have to get ice every day, which is really a pain.
Which at $3 a day.
Yeah, so we just need to get a freezer, make it more convenient. All on the list. Got so much to do, so we got to
Sweet.
prioritize.
All right, here you go.
So I wonder if we could fit any more children onto this dinghy. There it is. How does it feel to be the one man working today?
The one man working with the hangover, while everyone else had a good night's rest.
I don't feel bad for you
Sweat
at
those
all.
toxins out.
Keeping my guy out till 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're gonna blame me for that.
Oh yeah.
We're over our budget. I'm not excited about that. But we went over budget with the boat because we had to put in a whole new battery system. I contemplated whether we will just do 2 or 3 batteries that just will start and everything, and I decided to do it the right way. So we have 1 starting battery, 3 12-volt house batteries. I went for 31 group 31 batteries. That is 180 amps. They're quite expensive. I paid over $600 for the whole battery conversion. The cabling was over $100 just for the battery cable. And now I'm just securing it into the boat so it doesn't move around, and we actually have space for 3 more. Maybe later on we'll have 3 more batteries. We'll have a 6 battery bank, and then we'll have enough power to run ice machines. How you doing? How you feeling for your first sail? You getting ready?
Yeah.
You getting good? Feeling good?
Last bit of cleaning. Gonna make this boat look sexy out there.
Yes. Moonlight is ready to rock and roll. We have the lion on the bell. We have our stripe in. We have our YouTube play button. We have friends helping out. Kids everywhere. 1 dinghy, 2 dinghy, 3 dinghy. Go. Everything is stowed away and packed away. We have flares. We have electrical box, wire, lines, bolt box, autopilot. We have a tiller varnished. Nicely varnished. Our brand new galley is in. Icebox working. Look how beautifully white and clean and neat it is inside. Salt water pump, fresh water pump, cabinetry, fridge, ice maker, batteries, brand new batteries in, stove, battery charger. We have the girls and the guys helping out inside, making the pilot berth. Pilot berth! Oh! V-Berth! And then we have the lucky donkey. I thought it was a zebra, but everybody says
Zebra.
It does look like a zebra. Open these, pull out the wiring. Woohoo! You have
7 canisters in
pops
each.
out port of propane.
We have a South African flag. We have a brand new head sail on. Sounds awesome. Some white smoke, but after it gets hot, that disappears. And now there's no more smoke inside, no more smoke. Awesome.
The old moonlight is saying la vie.
It's bird, it's playing. No, it's patriotic South Africans.
Hey man, that's dope.
All right, how does it feel? You're leaving your girls.
No, I'm sad about that. Sad about that, but I'm so happy to get off this dock.
There it is.
Bittersweet.
Goodbye. This is kind of sad and surreal watching him go. It's so weird to see you guys leaving without me.
Why are you smiling so much?
Why is fucking big
They could be a little more sad. Right?